Oh, it's recording. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Stop recording. Pshaw. Oh, great. What a... So, as you can tell, I do not know what I'm doing. This is Karen Sullivan here, and I am hoping that I am live on Facebook. And I think this is the first time that I have done this. I am going to look on my phone to make sure that I am. I should be at Life Health More, right, on Facebook, and we're going to check it out. This is the first time I've been using the Zoom program all by myself. Now I do it, you see underneath my face, it says Team Whole Health, and I've done that with my business partners, but they're always the ones that run it. So I have to look, and I do not see myself live. So I'm going to check into that and probably see what I can find here live on Facebook. And now, Cheryl, you are great. It says that we are connected. Wrapping up. There we go. And I'm going live. Okay. So, perfect. Here we go. Live streaming. Okay. Takes a little bit. There we go. Facebook Live. Perfect. On Life Health More. Great. Okay, hold on. I will minimize that. Perfect. And there we go. Okay. Hi, it's Karen Sullivan, and I am real excited to be here with you guys today. As you can see, whoops, I'm going to go back here. I am in the process of trying to work out the specifics of using this new technology. I've never done this before, so I wanted to have slides, and today we're using one slide because Karen really doesn't know what she's doing. I'm going to stop the screen sharing now so that you can see me. I love it. And so I am thrilled to be with you here today, and I'm amazed that I was able to figure it out, but I did. And it's a long curve to figure out the best way to do it. What my excitement is today is the fact that I am finishing this, the whole month of March was about holistic wellness, and there are 8 ingredients to holistic wellness, and I've been sharing this with everybody, and today I'm going to kind of wrap it up. So one of the things that I want to remind you is, if you have not seen them, there are 8 videos. One is about exercise, one is about dealing with habits, one is about nutrition, one is about sleeping and getting recovery and rested, fun and relaxation, believe it or not, work, your self-image, and then God or a higher power and your belief system, okay? So those 8 things all make this holistic, rounded approach to working with fitness. It's really important to make sure that you are, dealing with all of these aspects. And I wanted to deal with that today because I think it's important. I do this with my one-on-one coaching clients, and it all equals balance. Okay, so for example, let me give you an example. Let's say that you are working on a project at work, and while you're there, you're just super into it, and you're working really hard, and you're spending hours, and you work through your lunch, and you're staying late. And that's all well and good for work, but then you take it home and you work on it. And even if you don't have the paperwork there, you're actually at home thinking about that job, trying to iron out maybe some wrinkles that there are in whatever project that you're working on. That is life that's out of balance. I also believe that a life that has bad nutrition, poor nutrition, no supplementation is out of balance. A life that has zero, zip, zilch fun, whoa, way out of balance. So we have discussed the 8 different ways. If you've not seen them on Facebook, you can go to my YouTube channel and they're there. Okay, they're all labeled so that you could go through 1 through 8 and to see what it is that I'm talking about and how you can begin to explore those things within yourself. Today, I'm going to tell you what it means. So, big deal. What does it mean to be balanced? Well, have you ever tried to drive down the road with one flat tire? Ba-boom, 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 right? Being out of balance, that's exactly what happens to your vehicle, your life, everything about you, because it's just not fluid. So you wonder, I know you're wondering, how will I ever find the time to take care of all of that? How am I going to do that? Well, truth be known, you can. You really, really can. And I want to take a little sidebar here and talk about my book. I bought a copy of The Zen of Weight Loss on Amazon, okay, that you can get there. It's also available in ebook, which is really nice to have. And then my companion book was Your Perfect Food Plan. But The Zen of Weight Loss really touches on all of this in a lot more detail to help you try to design your fitness program, create your perfect eating plan, and really balance your life and find your forever fitness. It's all about a mindful, livable approach to fitness. It has to be livable. If it's not livable, you're not going to do it. You're not going to care to stay with it. You're not going to, you'll feel like you're deprived instead of that you've made this conscious choice to eat this way or live this way or whatever, okay? So most of you if you don't have a life that's out of balance, I commend you. And I think that today you should get the gold star, because everybody's lives that I have met in the 25 years that I've been doing this and reflecting on my own life, it's always out of balance. And it's something that you have to have a conscientious approach to being mindful. I'm trying not to use that word too much, but being conscientious and paying attention to what it is you have or you haven't done. Women in this audience will understand when you say, how about if you're always so busy that you forget to shave your legs? And then there's this horror when it's a really warm day and you have to wear shorts and you go, oh my gosh, no, thanks. I'll wear pants because I haven't had the time. Not that, but I haven't taken the time to shave my legs. Okay. So that's just a way of explaining what it is. Now, that's being out of balance. Being out of balance means that you're not getting the rest. And can you see the ramifications of what happens? And so there's lots of ways that it can go off. I tried to find the name of this toy that I have seen. My kids had one when they were little, and it's pieces of plastic that are connected with a kind of a stretchy cord, okay? And you can pull on one part of it and the other part will respond. Well, that's the way this whole balance issue with the 8 ingredients of holistic wellness, that's how that works, is that when you're pulling on one, the other one can come into alignment. Or sometimes you realize you're working on one thing and it's actually handling something else too. So let's say you're working on your relaxation and your sleep, and in doing your sleep practice, you've decided, okay, I'm going to do some meditation to help myself sleep or fall asleep at night. And when you do that, you have that meditation leads you into this awareness of something bigger than yourself, whether it is a connection to God or whether it is your understanding of a higher power. That's all that's important, because this is about you. I'm not here to preach to anybody. I'm not here to talk about any kind of a spiritual or religious aspect of life, because that's a deeply personal thing. I think those are the sorts of things that should be kept close unless you feel that you're ready to, but I'm not going to pull that out of you. I love it when people are comfortable going, all right, this is where I'm coming from. Okay. So you're welcome to do that. I will discuss it when I'm doing that one-on-one coaching, but not here. Okay. Other than to say higher power, God, energy, whatever it is in your belief system, but there is something in that's holding the world together, period. So whatever your belief is, that's the thing. And that will improve and deepen when you're working with your sleep and perhaps your meditation and relaxation. Okay. They're kind of right connected. You see that? Well, with my coaching clients, they'll come to me and they'll say, I want to change something. For example, they'll say that they have something that's really bothering them, whether they're overweight or they have lost a job or they have health concerns that need to be addressed, or if they have a really bad habit. So if they're drinking too much caffeine and it's causing other problems, which it can with heart palpitations or whatever, and there's something that they want to work with. Well, what we do is we look at those 8 ingredients of holistic wellness and we choose one thing. Okay, you just choose one thing to change and you rate it. So let's say I'm a smoker. And my smoking is, I'm smoking a lot. So if I smoke a lot and smoking is not good for our health, smoking is a 0. So you go, I do smoke. I'm smoking a pack a day or whatever. And I'd like to stop that. So working with that, you're going to make a step and make an improvement in your smoking, just a little improvement. So let's say you have a pack a day. Let's say you're going to cut back to a half a pack a day. It's whatever you feel that you can do, because the last thing that I want to see is that you set yourself up for failure. Then why bother trying to make it? Because you're only going to end up back where you were. You're only going to start smoking again unless you allow that change to take place. So that as you decide, I'm only going to do a half a pack, and then for a while you're doing a half. It doesn't mean that every week, every day you have to do, I'm going from a half a pack and then I'm going down to a cigarette a day, then I'm not going to smoke. No, it'll take more time, because your mind, your heart, your awareness, your body, everything has to be willing to fall in place. You're not going to just switch off a switch. Now, there are people who can do that. There are people who say, I'm going to lose all this weight I have on me, whatever that amount is. And they'll do it. Phenomenal. My brother-in-law has an incredible ability to just focus and do what he needs to do, no matter what it is in life. He is just incredible. And I'm always in awe of him because he does that. He does that. But you know what? I don't. I am not there. And I don't know many people that I've met that are. I think that we grow up in the world of excuses. Not that other people make them, but we make them for ourselves. There are rationalizations and excuses that we do to kind of get out of it. Well, I'd like to stop smoking. I'm just going to use that as an example. I'd like to stop smoking, but I'm having a really stressful time at work, and this is just not the time to do it. Okay. But when you look at the health, the other ingredients of holistic wellness, and you're not stopping smoking, but perhaps you have some other health issues, so that when you look into your nutritional, aspect, that's not so great. Your exercise you're not doing because you don't have the air for it. You just understand where this is going, right? So, but start with one and improve one step at a time. And as you go on, I am here to tell you, it is all connected, and you will begin to notice that things have improved in other areas of your life. I've been working really hard to try and get the last of my weight off, and more importantly, to get all of my allergy, asthmatic issues totally to go away. So I'm using supplementation, and I know full-heartedly that the issue is diet, that I have to stay. There are foods that I cannot eat, or things that I cannot drink. Milk, can't do any dairy. I can't, and it's really turning into, I can't really even do cheese, which is not a bad thing. It's not the end of the world. I'm okay with that, because the ramifications for me are not so great. But what I noticed the other day, and I think I might have mentioned this in another video, is all of a sudden coffee tastes strange. I mean, it really does. It's just doesn't taste right. And I asked my husband to make it the other day, would you do that? And because I thought, I'm the one that's messing it up. Well, his tasted the same as mine. I still am having a couple of sips in the morning, but I'm having tea instead, because it's the warm and it's the caffeine that I like first thing in the morning, although it's perhaps not as much. I don't know which is more, but ask my classes, because somebody asked me on Monday whether I had had green tea again, and I know some of you really understand what that means. So anyway, so it is connected, and it's just an aspect of life that we don't always think about, and a way of improving ourselves on lots and lots of levels. That's one of the reasons why it's hard to overcome habits. It's hard to get weight off. It's hard to stick with any kind of a program. And for those of you who follow my work, you want to know, tell everybody else, what is it that will keep you grounded? There's one thing that will keep you grounded, so that making these changes is not just so ghastly that you're not going to even stick with it. And for you guys, it is your why. It is, why am I even bothering to do this? Why am I doing it? And so the why information you will find, I know, on my YouTube channel. I'd love for you to go there, see that, make some comments in the comment sections. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel also. And if you haven't liked my Life Health More page on Facebook, please do that. And I would just welcome any kind of questions that come through. Send me private messages. That's what's the best thing in the world about the whole way that private message can come through, is because we can communicate from anywhere, and serious questions only, as you always know. I just really want to make sure you guys know how much I appreciate you. I love that you come in every week. And we will continue in April and with doing these live shows. And April is going to be the month of exercise. So I'm going to talk about exercises. Again, my shows are take that back. Monday and Thursday at 2 p.m. Every week. And even if it's only just for 10 minutes or less, just to check in with you if there's a holiday. I do. I was even on Christmas Day, a little short hello. But we are also doing, Team Whole Health is also doing a show on the 3rd, April 3rd, which is Tuesday, okay? April 3rd, Tuesday, I believe the time is 12:30. Watch, it is on our page for Team Whole Health, and we're going to talk about being Earth Day every day. So I hope that you join us then, and I will be here with my team, and I so appreciate everything that you guys do for me. Thanks a lot, and have a wonderful day. Take care.